Hey guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review, back with a birthday box beer review. There's still time, it's still August, you know what I'm saying. Not sure about this one, but we shall see. We are going to be doing Dapple Modern Bitter. So bitter is fine with me. Modern Bitter. Why the fuck does everything have to be modern? Why? And what makes it modern? It's oh, to try and sell more shit. Um, but yes, I'm going to drink this beer. We shall see what we get from it. Uh, Again, the vibrant forest logo and the green. A lot of their things are green, which is kind of cool. 4%, okay, a little bit weak, but yeah, bitter is fine. This for this traditional English bitter. So which is it? Is it modern bitter or is it traditional bitter? That's a misnomer. In the first sentence, we use a base malt of Marisotta. Yeah, fine. Which brings biscuity notes. Yeah, I agree. As well as British grown hops, Bramling Cross. Yes, from literally just down the road from Bramling near Wye Valley. With an English ale yeast strain, which has a fruity finish. Yeah, it all sounds good. So what is modern about this? We've got barley, we've got water, blah, blah, blah. No wheat, no oats. What is modern? Apart from the fact that you want it to be modern. I don't know. I mean, who do you think you are? Brewdog? Someone like that? It's a bitter, right? Dapple. Yeah, I'm happy with a bitter. I actually like bitter. In a can, not sure. I like cask bitter. Is that the bit that makes it modern? The fact that it's in a can, not a bottle. It's not bottle conditioned. It's just words. It's just and words, sorry, mean nothing in my estimation. Let's see what we get. So, Bramling Cross, I love Bramling Cross. I know Bramling Cross very well. I'm an old home brewer. Yeah, for almost 20 years. I know. I know my malts from my yeast. I know Marisotta. I know Bramling Cross. Oh, it's going to be good. I don't know why it's modern. It's crazy. Anyway, glass, can, glass, glass, can. I'm even so old that I have my oh dear, that I have my glasses on the top of my head. Yeah, sorry, that was my fault that this created a huge head, which is probably going to disappear very soon. So that is definitely my yeah, my fault. This is a bright beer. Look how clear that is. That is not modern in the slightest. Look at that. Wow, the head has already disappeared. 2 fingers. Ask my missus. 2 fingers is more than enough. Lovely, fluffy, kind of off-white cream head. Not quite a tan head. It's a shame it's not focusing because there will be some large carbon dioxide. You can see that was 2 fingers a minute ago. Whoops. And now 1 finger. One big finger. One Kentish finger. Right, let's get a photo before that finger disappears. We'll give it one of those because I forced the head on that bad boy. Is this Cloudwater? Is this Verdant? Is this Brewdog? Is this one of these breweries that is not real? Oh wow, look, I'll tell you something funny. That was super clear, and then when I poured the rest of it in, It's gone cloudy. That was a bright beer. Not anymore. That's what makes it modern. What do you reckon, dear viewer? Leave a comment down below. We are down to one finger. Yeah, a bright beer, a bright bitter, should I say, is traditional. A cloudy bitter, a hazy, maybe that's modern. That says to me, yeah, you haven't left it long enough. You've canned it before it settled out. If you did that, you shouldn't have put it in a can, really, in my estimation. Maybe it's can conditioned. Sorry. Yeah, it smells like a bitter. Yeah, oh, yeah, it does smell like a bitter. Bramling Cross, Fuggles, Goldings, like a traditional hop, really traditional hop. I don't know what else is in there. Is it a single hop beer? Doesn't say that on the can, but maybe it is. Gives it that kind of caramelly kind of aroma, but definitely gives it that kind of bitter type thing going on, which I love. I was weaned on these kind of things. The red flags go up when they use the word, and I'm gonna say inverted commas, modern. What does that mean? Because everything I've read on the can so far say that it's a traditional bitter. What's modern about it? Don't know. Please tell me. Tell me down below. If you can justify it, why not? Let's see what we get. And a traditional bitter, let me tell you, should not be hazy at all. Like literally at all. When I first poured this, it was bright. That is a traditional bitter. It's not anymore. Cheers and beer. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying. Oh. Okay. I am liking that. Apart from the look, I am actually liking this. So the malt comes through first, and it is like a biscuit, like it said on the can, a biscuity kind of malt profile. Oh, lovely. There is nothing wheat and there's nothing oat about this. Really malty, lovely and bitter. And when I say bitter, what I mean is it's the hops, and they are bitter hops, washes the mouth clean of that maltiness. So it's malt first. So you're tasting bread, you're tasting cracker. Not so much rye, but it's kind of heading that way. But then the bitterness of the hops quenches your thirst. It washes your palate kind of clean, although it finishes a little bit bitter too, which is really cool. Bramling Cross, very traditional Kentish hop, traditional English hop, shall we say. Lovely, lovely finish. Finish is bitter. It's light. It's not too strong, which is fine. Bitter, a normal standard bitter should be 3.5 to 4, I reckon, on the ABV. So that's nice. That fits nicely in there. This is a nice beer. The only thing that's letting it down is that haze. That should not be there. Have they put some extra hops? I don't know if they have. I suspect they just haven't left it long enough to settle. And it settled in the can because you saw when I did my first pour, it was absolutely bright. It was super clear. And if this was on draft or cask even, and it poured that clear and bright, everyone would be like, wow, this is fantastic. However, I've said it before, dear viewer, when you have a can and you leave it, it's been in a box for, when did I get this? Got this just before my birthday, just the end of July, and we are the 20, where are we? 25th? I can't read that, 26th? Something like that, I can't remember. But we're in the last week of August, so it's sat in a box for 3 weeks at least to condition. And I haven't put this in the fridge. That's the other thing. I did this deliberately. So this is not a chill haze. That is not an excuse. So it's sat there in the box. Hasn't moved. It's settled out within the can. So when I poured the first bit, super clear, super bright. It was a bright beer. Amazing. And then I poured the second part of the can, and unfortunately, what has happened is they just haven't left it long enough. And this isn't a criticism necessarily of Vibrant Forest. This is a thing about bright beer versus craft beer. You just haven't given it enough time to settle. And a lot of breweries do this. They just don't put the time and effort into their beers. It is what it is. I'm not going to say I could absolutely have a massive go at you, but I'm not, because it is 100% clear. It's 100% obvious. Doesn't need to be said. The other thing is, there's absolutely no lacing at all. There's like literally a drop, one drop there. Look. Oh, there's 2 drops. Sorry. Where's the lacing on this beer? A proper bitter would definitely leave some lacing. So modern beer is basically modern bitter, should I say. In my estimation, is not as good as traditional bitter. It's just not. And it's a time thing, i.e. it's a waste of time. Anyway, it's a nice beer, it tastes nice. Oh, look, there's a bit of kind of stuff there. A little bit on the back as well of the glass. Will it hang around? I bet you it doesn't. Yeah, there's a lot of breweries. It's not just Vibrant Forest. So sorry if I appear to be having a go at you. I'm having a go at the industry, and it's not even just in the UK. Germans do it too. The Belgians don't tend to, although they're centrally lager focused. Oh, pardon me. Wow. Jesus Christ, where did that come from? It's such a shame. I was reading an article from Matthew Curtis, who I don't actually give much credence to because he is definitely on the left wing side of writing. He is a guy that studied journalism at university, as far as I understand. So he's never had a real job. He's never worked for a brewery. All he does is wax lyrical with words and tries to influence people. There are more than just him, but I read his article today about how Brewdog were terrible, and yeah, they've influenced cask beer because they didn't, at one point, they didn't do any cask beer at all. However, I think they didn't because they just didn't know how to. have no understanding of the traditions, the industry, because they're all young. They were like, oh, we're master brewers at 18. It's like, no, you fucking aren't, you lying cocks. You don't know. You haven't put the time in. You haven't put the effort in to brewing. You do not understand. They think they understand, but they do not understand what a craftsman understands because they've put the time in. You can't learn this in a book. You cannot learn this from a YouTube video. You have to experience and learn from your own experience. And unfortunately, there's loads of places like that. Yeah, it blows my mind. These people think they actually do believe that they know what's going on, and they haven't experienced it for themselves. It's like it absolutely beggars belief. Um, it's not just YouTube. It's not just stuff. It's just the whole industry is backwards because they think the young. Well, it's not a new thing. The young always think they know better than the old. They think they know better. They think oh, I know because I don't know anything. I haven't had any experience. I read it in a book once, so I can instantly do it. No, you can't. You have to learn from your own experience. Absolutely crazy. Right, we've really gone over time here. But yes, modern bitter Dapple tastes okay, but is it a real bitter? No, not really. Cheers and beers, guys. We'll see you on the next one, eh? Come on.